right, man. So the Pistons sitting on almost a $15 million trade exception. Also, there's pretty much talks about how they gonna fill the two open roster spots. One people may think, oh, another trade is coming, a free agent pickup is coming, but it's some starting to be some belief that they believe that the Pistons might save that extra roster spot from Malik Beasley, and maybe that's why they're not making any moves with the last couple roster spots. And there's really no rush to do so, to be honest. But let's talk about it. Check out Detroit Piston Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Christians get notifications. We go live or drop video. So, I think that might be a real possibility. Like I said, he been getting investigated, and free agency was what, July? End of June? Let's say July. We a couple weeks into August. My thing is, where's the charges? And as I say this, they probably gonna bring up the charges. But honestly, where's the charges? They've been talking the same thing about Terry Rozier. Oh, about a year of investigation by the feds and taxpayers' dollars. Where is the charges on Terry Rozier? You know what I'm saying? At this point, so he got to play with this. If he didn't have a contract, already with Miami, he would be sitting out a whole season. And you talking about, oh, he's under investigation. Usually, when they're investigating, right after that, the charges come. This is the Federal Bureau of Investigation we talking about. Now, y'all know my theory. His wife got mad, divorced, he was cheating. I mean, at the end of the day, you dealing with a 1% dude. What do women be expecting, dog? Y'all expect if you wasn't with me from the beginning, bro, right? And I'm making all this money. You think I'm just going to be fucking you? And that's his fault too for even marrying her. You know what I'm saying? You're an idiot for getting married. What do you need a wife for in the NBA? Now, if she got it out the mud with you and she was there like Savannah was for LeBron, hey, I get it. I get it. I wholeheartedly understand that. But y'all be marrying these IG men, but nonetheless, allegedly my theory is she got mad, called the feds on her right before he got the thing. Now, it could be true. It could be true. It could be false. That's the tricky thing about it. It could be true. It could be false what he did. So don't forget it. The person that know all your business is obviously your wife. And this is why I'm a huge promoter of playing keeping shit to close to your vest. When you open up to people around you, especially women, what did Moneybagg Yo say? Most of them can't hold water. Well, he said, when you lay up, watch what you say to these, because most of them can't hold water, period. Like, that's a fact. So you laying up telling her all this stuff that you think is confidential, all women do is go pillow talk and tell their friends. And then they'll tell your family members about what you said about them or how you feel growing up. And it's just like they do that, bro. I remember I told this chick, right? It was my homie girl at the time. We all went to school together. I was like, yeah, I used to have a crush on her back in like when we first went to school, like when I first was there. And she was dating my homie. Like she was dating my homie, whatever. They had, she was baby mama and stuff. But this was like way before, like we was just talking this way before he got to the school. I'm like, yeah, but I put him on. So I wasn't like, it was just a crush. Like, I just thought she looked good. I ain't never tried nothing with her, right? And she told her whatever, and it became a thing. He ain't tripped because he already knew, like, solid. You know what I'm saying? He ain't tripping. I was like, man. You know what I'm saying? So you got to watch you say to any type of woman, bro. That's why when you see a woman go cheat on a man, if you ever been a side dude, and unfortunately, I hope you never be that guy. I really hope you don't be that guy, honestly. But that kind of put life into perspective for a lot of guys, right? But, if you ever deal with a chick that was cheating on her man, As y'all talking, especially when you about to close the deal, when you about to lick the envelope and seal it, I don't know if the kids do that no more. And they always get undressed and they be like, yeah, he cheated on me when I had a girl tell me he cheated on me when I had an abortion, and he had me beefing with my family. He always yelling and screaming at me, and you know what I'm saying, and he just woo, woo, I can't stand this, and woo, woo. I'm like, you already know the game. That's just them rationalizing in their mind, justifying cheating on him. That's what it is, right? That very same girl, didn't have no kids by him today. Got 2 kids by the dude, still staying with him, still with him or whatever. Like, I'm like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know the game. And went back to him and like nothing happened. Well, he cheated on me while I was pregnant. It's like all this, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, people think two wrongs make a right. But everybody know your business, dog. That's why there's certain things that you shouldn't say. I remember my grandfather passed some years ago, man, and there were some things that came out that he didn't tell nobody. There were certain things that they was like, he didn't say nothing about this, or he didn't tell nobody nothing about that. And now when you get older, you start to see why. As a man, a lot of that stuff, the reason why you don't tell women your problems, your childhood traumas, all they gonna do is run back and tell your parents or tell people, whoever was the trauma of your story. All they gonna do is tell their homegirls and all that stuff. All they gonna do is tell everybody your weaknesses, even while y'all together. Even if this shit's going on before y'all break up. So you gotta understand, they saying this shit while y'all in y'all union, bro. They speaking ill on you and telling people your problems while y'all union. I ain't never like been with a chick, whatever, and her homegirl is doing something foul to her boyfriend or her man, whatever. Your girlfriend tell you everything that's going on in their life. You think when that other broad don't get back home, she ain't telling everybody? They tell everybody. And the rule of thumb is when you get cheated on, everybody know but you. You the last ninja to know. Everybody know. People you don't know. That's why I be so much pain. That's why I be so much pain for ninjas. Like everybody, you can be getting cheated on for 10 years in the marriage, and then you find out, and everybody knew it for the whole 10 years. That's why people snap. I'm not saying it's right, but that's why people snap. That's why I'm gonna talk about that video, man, on one of my platforms about the Detroit dude that found out none of the 3 kids was his, and he went to go clap at her and her dog. Like, people snap, bruh. And justifiably so, bro. But you can't throw your life away, you know. But back to the Beasley thing, yes, that's how it goes. Women say stuff to use it against you later, or they use it against you now. It's a nasty game, bro. That's just my theory on it. That's just my theory, because the timing is just too perfect, bro. Oh, we getting a divorce and this, that, and the third, and all of a sudden, not too long after that, the feds come in. Why y'all think he was playing so bad in the playoffs? Before she do it, you know they gonna tell. I'm calling the feds. I'm gonna tell the feds you did this, that, and the third. I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm telling y'all, man. I speak womanese, bro. You like, well, CJ, man. She gonna mess her bag up trying to get him. That's how I go. That's how I go. They don't care, bro. When women get mad, they don't care. They just see red. They just see red. Believe it or not, they just see the red. And then when they calm down, they say, look what I done. Remember Anakin killed all the younglings? You know what I'm saying? He slaughtered all the kids when he became Darth Vader. I'm saying it's funny, but y'all catch my drift, dog. Y'all know how the game is, bro. Y'all know what the game be like, man. But hey, man, that's all I pretty much had to say, man. That's what I think. But don't be surprised if Malik Beasley don't make a return to the Pistons. He told Patrick Beverly he gonna be on the NBA roster. He's still rocking Pistons gear. I'm pretty sure they still in touch. They doing all this investigation. They did all this investigation on him, and they ain't brought no charges with all the resources. Get out of here, man. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The link tree, find me everywhere. Peace.